You could still be out there.
Lost!
Okay, that's pretty far. Okay, it must have just somehow heard all that commotion. These places are really dark. There are some few places in Skyrim where you actually want to use light spells, because they're the only places in the universe that are actually dark enough for that purpose. They would, of course, let enemies pinpoint me easily, which I don't like, but... Anything in here? These are the weird chests, which again work just like regular old chests, same kinds of locks, doesn't really make much sense. A tripwire, so one of them must have tripped their own trap there. Oh, these things are lethal. Often their poison always deal massive damage. It would easily kill me. And they're hard to see in the darkness. There's another thing to watch out for. And most dwarven ruins have a Falmer in them somewhere. For various lore reasons that we'll find out about later, I'm sure. Where are the creepy thing? Looks like another Charis to me. There's a whole Falmer village, but it must be abandoned right now. Which I like.
Unless you already pulled all of them.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Oh, they've murdered one of these mages. I'm starting to feel a little bit of sympathy even for the Synod. He doesn't hate them, mind you. He just kills them because it's his job to and they need to die for his purposes. So for them to be eaten by these horrible things is worse than they deserve. They should have just gotten like a clean fireball involving death. Like all mages hope for. Wow, nice like trick shot there.
Yeah.
Probably impress everybody at the Charis parties.
Lost!
Sense something else ahead. Okay, it's further away. Their eggs are really quite worthwhile for their weight, but I don't really feel like carrying more than a few of the creepy things around in case they start hatching to have a bunch of Chara larvae. Doesn't happen, mind you, but there's no way I would risk it.
I can just picture this giant pack, bunch of little black centipedes crawling all over you.
Yes. Alright. One down. But I guess it's getting on time for Dad to work, huh?
And I've got to get into uniform, so I will leave you to your Charis hunting. And wish you the best of luck. Don't die via centipede earwig.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day at work.
Thank you.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
Well, my Atronach is dead. I can sense more creatures ahead. Whoa! That was closer than I expected. They must have heard some sound and come moving this direction. Will he fight the Atronach? No, they've been startlingly and obnoxiously smart about avoiding the Atronachs. This one's a melee one, so less dangerous. But I don't want to aggro any further guys from back there. So I'm in fact going to chase this guy down here deeper into this passage. And summon another Atronach over there, blocking him in, hopefully. Where they'll fight in melee. There we go, finally.
Lost!
Pretty far off. That's good. Now, Atronachs are immune to poison, so they resist a lot of the Falmer damage. But they'll still lose this fight. From now on, pretty much any kind of enemy that I'm fighting in this place will kill an Atronach at least. Ah, he's just not paying attention to cover, so he's being stupid. Alright, I need to chase him down a little bit myself. Summon another one in here. There we go. Right in the correct guy. But yeah, with stun support, your Atronachs become much more effective than they used to be before, because you can keep guys pinned down on top of them and keep the Atronachs from taking too much damage. From now on, Atronach and I are really more of a team than we were before. I still can't heal him, unfortunately. But, or her, I guess. But I can at least, keep him from taking damage by doing lots of stuns on the enemy.
Lost!
Still far off. Good. The door here might be trapped. I'm going to open it from... I'm going to open it and dodge back as fast as I can. Master locks break your picks faster somehow or other. Let's see. Nothing there. Just kind of got to do it methodically. Oh, I lucked out. There's really not much of a trick to them. Just got to move just the right amount around the edges. Skeleton. And a book of alteration. That's useful to me. Sort of. That's the book explaining how the moons are the corpse of Lurkon somehow or other. I guess the gods ripped him in half. Ah, with that, I could resurrect a pretty strong Charis. Oh, a key that would unlock this room, I think. That's not terribly useful.
Lost!
Might be another room in somewhere that unlocks, too. You often find keys way past where they'd be useful, just like in the room that they would unlock. More skulking, creeping things. How big and open is this room? Is it... Okay, good. No side passages. Good, good.
Lost!
Right on top of that one. And there's more over there. He's hidden in this room here. Doesn't sense me yet, but it surely will as soon as I open that door. So I'm going to open that door. Cast in... Oh, that must be the room that it unlocked. Cast in there. Don't know if Charis can unlock doors, actually. Probably. It's like in the Metamorphoses, where Gregor Samsa has to struggle to open the door when he's like an insect. 3 or 4 pages of like him struggling to get up and open the door, so he can explain to his boss why he's going to be late for work. Alright, hopefully I can actually fight it there. Nope, it's coming out after me. It didn't work out so well as I was expecting. Some dodging back and forth ought to make things a little bit better. Is it fighting it now? You can resurrect these things with pretty low level spells, and they're so-so combatants. They often tend to get stuck on things for some reason, and like fail to walk up even simple rounds. Which, like, you'd think an insect of all things would be good at, but not these guys, apparently. Giant corpses sliding around makes very little noise in this game, so it probably did not alert the other Falmer somehow. No. Pretty valuable, but I'm getting up toward very high carrying capacity here. Need to find some things to drop. I almost wish they had like torchbearer kinds of followers who just like carry stuff for you. That could be useful. Your regular followers can carry things for you, but of course they also actually fight, and I don't want that because it's too powerful. It takes all the fun out of the game and all the challenge out of this kind of run. Multiple skulking Falmer. That's a lady Falmer over there. And I've alerted a whole bunch of them. A lady mage Falmer. Okay. Senses me, it seems like. If she's stuck on there, I can fury her too. That's good. Why aren't they fighting each other? Where's the other one? What else did I alert? I can't tell what that is at this distance. It might be a Charis. Well, she's a mage. I don't mind mages so badly. I mind this guy over there where I can't get to him, who's not being furied. I don't want to fight in this big open room where they can all get to me, but I may need to for a little bit here. Get in there and fight him. She doesn't seem to have detected me very well yet, somehow. Ice spikes. Those will slow me down and make me more vulnerable, but they're not big damage to them. The staff, too. Ooh, the Atronach is not being helpful. Alright, in this narrow passageway, there's nobody else you can fight. Fight the Atronach. Jeez, they really just keep ignoring it. They're pretty fast, too, so I better run about this far before just turning around. Okay. Still not fighting each other. Fear was not terribly helpful there. Maybe see if I can take him out with direct damage at this point. Using some stuns for safety. And now... to buy time. Don't try to throw fireballs at people who are on the ground. There's a high chance that you'll miss, and it's a waste of magicka. Almost down, but not quite. They don't seem to go into that same kind of crouch mode that injured humans do. This is not an ideal room to fight in. So, find here where I have a better getaway route. And a straighter shot, hopefully. If he's not coming, that just means I can get my magicka back, so that's okay with me. There we go. There, you little wretched thing, you. Okay. I think I'm still in the fight, so I'm still not getting magicka back fast, but hopefully they'll lose track of me and I'll start to do so more quickly. As you can see, this is a very long, very difficult dungeon, so it's one of my favorites. It really requires a lot of thinking, a lot of strategy. The kind of thing you guys watch these Let's Plays for, I imagine. Alright. Well, that mage will restore me pretty well. I don't like that I see 2 dots moving around now. Might be the other one's loose. No, it's still not loose. It's still back there. Yeah, I think that's a Charis, probably. Alright. It's wizard duel time. I don't know why I made that groan of pain when it was just only restoring me right there. Have an Atronach. I've never seen them use summon spells. I don't think they have those. Just like destruction, maybe some alteration, and some heals, but no conjuration I've ever seen. Makes a certain amount of sense, actually, because you see, if they did have conjuration, people would know about them, because people who would have talked to Daedra would have heard about them from the Daedra, because people always interrogate Daedra for information. I'll give myself a heal as my next item on the agenda here. Good, restoration up. Only a few more to go. Can't let her heal herself, so I will at this point switch over to that shout and try to finish her with sparks if I can. Or with lightning bolts, either way. Just things to drain her magicka and keep her from getting back up and healing. Great. You. Got my clothes all wet here. Carrying too much to be able to run. Good thing I found that out now, not at the more dangerous time. That's a treasure item I can sell for decent money. I should probably use one of those staves up instead of just carrying them around. Hoarding a lot of things here. You know, no, that's worth some money. I don't need money, mind you, but I really wish I didn't have to carry 10 of those stupid cogs. I don't need that. I'll just drop this thing. I don't need money. It's weighing me down. Alright. What amulet have I got on it? Do I have Talos? Yes, good, I got Talos. Now, before I open the door, I'm going to see for sure that I know what's back there. I'm not just taking a guess. Guessing this place is death.
Lost.
That looks more like a dwarven sphere. I am glad I checked that. If only I could have unleashed it on those guys, it would be great, but I couldn't have. This is not a fantastic room to be fighting them in, because I don't have a great way to really avoid them. Well. Get back some magicka. Slowly, because he knows I'm here. As you've seen, they're basically impervious to the important parts of Fusro, so I can't rely on that. I could resurrect the dead to fight him. A Charis might help a little bit. Maybe. Oh, some kind of pull chain. I better unlock that in case there's some kind of terrible trap. I need to crouch just to see it, not because I'm trying to hide, but wouldn't let me select it properly otherwise. Don't want to die to some kind of trap when I'm trying to fight this dwarven contraption. I suppose there's some chance I'll be unleashing a trap on it, but that strikes me as unlikely. It also strikes me as a major design flaw to make it so your contraptions can't control your own... Oh no, it's worse than that. It's a Charis hunter. Well, actually it's not worse than that. It's nowhere near as bad. Hooray! Alright, I'm gonna... I don't want to... It's gonna be difficult. But you can hear it kill the Atronach in like 3 hits. If I could raise the dead here, that would help a little bit, but I can't do it effectively. If I go down there to fight to raise that person, I'll just be trapped in by that thing, which has ranged attacks, as you guys know. Have another Atronach. I'll pull out my staff. And back up. Just get some damage from the Atronach while I can. I do have a chance to absorb their poison shots, by the way, but I don't want to rely upon that. It doesn't give me back any magicka, so it's pretty useless. Alright. Maybe I'll switch to Become Ethereal as my shout. And maybe I will... Oh, jeez, they're fast. Forgot how fast they are. Alright, forget raising the dead there. Gotta run back a ways. so fast. I hate these things so much. And it's still going for me, not the other guy? Oh no, I'm stuck. So fast. Alright, I've got an idea. That should buy a few seconds. I'm going to switch shouts to whirlwind sprint. Nope, didn't work. Okay. That did not help as much as I was hoping for then. Out of sprint. Summon here, maybe that'll help. It's such a bad room to try to fight these guys in. I needed to break out that staff of firebolts and use that. See if I've never actually tried to equip them in your right hand. See if you can do that. Nice, dual wielding staves. That's fun. Oops. I assume this benefits from my perks, but I don't actually know. Whoa, no, not what I meant to do there. I don't actually know. If I jump down there, I'm in some trouble. I better re-equip the right shout. I don't know if that cancels current poison damage or only prevents it from hitting you in the first place, but I don't want to risk it and find out. Uh-oh, stuck again. Oh, just running that way. Okay. Why is he running that way? Well, I'll take it. If he's giving me free mana and free hits, I will take that. I don't want to be stuck back here, but I don't see a good way out of this. So I'll just get mana back so I can summon again. Run by him. Wait, if I find the Atronach now, that's good. It'll kill the Atronach, of course, as it always does. If I can summon another one up here, that'll buy me more time. Yep. You should see a real Charis hunters. Alright. I'm going to switch to my Staff of Firebolts again, get some hits in there. Doesn't stun it, obviously, because I can't dual wield it. There goes the Atronach. It's going to explode now. No. He left off. He's retreating because he's low HP. Well, I don't have great ways to hit him in there. If he'll stay put for a moment, I'll kill him, but... Oh, weapon fully drained. Alright, well in that case I'm just going to drop this thing. It's still worth money, but... Oh, it's worth a lot of money. Fine, I won't drop it. At this point, the guy's weak enough I can probably finish him like this. Great. Well, that was a difficult fight. Just par for the course for Mizoft, though. Let's see what's in that room. I wonder what kind of horrible trap I unlocked anyway. I will easily believe that a Charis hunter killed a couple of dwarven spiders. I can't sleep, by the way. If I sleep, the Dark Brotherhood will get me because of that note, no matter how absurd the location is. I want to save that Dark Brotherhood thing for just like one more quest, basically. Because at that point, they'll teleport me to a useful area so I can do things very efficiently.
Lost.
All about efficiency here. Nothing nearby. That's nice. Ah, another room of the dungeon. Or another section of the dungeon, rather. Always dangerous to go through these doors because you don't know what's on the other side until you get there. Can't, you know, use arrows to detect things in other zones. So it could come through right into an ambush.
Lost.
No, just coming through into some Falmer. That's not so bad. A Falmer and a Charis. If I can make them fight each other, that'll be good, but it's not necessary. Oh, it's a ranged one. That's a problem. Okay. Well, in that case, I need to make him furious at his pal there, so they start fighting each other. And Charis is less of a threat. It's more easily contained, does less damage. Not to keep enough fury ready that I can re-fury him if need be, though. That'll end soon. It ended right now, in fact. Fight each other, please. Pretty please. Get back up there. Great. They're fighting each other again. Oop. That was a failure on my part. I think I'm going to pull out a summon to finish these two guys off. They're going to run out of fury soon. They run out of fury now. Okay, I've got a few seconds to live. Which time I can re-summon, hopefully. Please. Yeah, when they're on slopes, they don't really start to get up for a while sometimes. Come on. I need that magic. Alright, you know what? No, I'm back through that door now. They might or not pursue me across this boundary. They might or not get ahead of me. I just gotta chance it. Oh yeah, he's right behind me. Fight the Atronach, please. I don't want to fight an archer in this room. That would really favor him quite a lot. Alright. We're getting there. One down. That wasn't too bad. Now that char is maybe right on the other side of this door.
Lost!
It's sensing it even though it's far away, just because of how that sometimes works with the way zones are positioned. Alright. I'm gonna wait to have my shout back and make sure I've got... Actually, you know, I'll go with Become Ethereal. That's a better shout when they're right on top of me. No chance of missing. Okay, gonna summon again. Now through we go. Back to the Age Realm, whatever that means. Some of these things I know what the Dwarven words are, like animunculars make their animunculi, as you might expect. Nope. Just about got him. Gonna try to run the wrong way, toward the fire demon. I guess I am the scarier one here.
Lost!
Alright, what's ahead? More Falmer. In groups, that's good. That means they're furiable. No, maybe not. Maybe they're too close for that. Oh, is it this room? This is a big, dangerous room. I'm going to consume an Elsewhere Fondue again.
Lost!
More what I'm up against. Alright. I need to get one of the more distant ones if I can. He's more likely to fight his pals. Again, they rely on hearing, not sight, so I'll probably avoid detection from most of them. There is a perk in illusion that I'm not too far away from that makes it so your spells make no damage ever. Or sorry, make no sound ever. Useful. Pair of melee ones. Oh, now I've learned all of them. Okay. A mage over there. Looks like a powerful one. Got a cloak around her. Which will make it so if I go near her, I'll take, I think, shock damage. Could be frost. Hard to tell. Let's see if I can get that archer up there. No, he dodged. I gotta keep the archer dead if I can. He's the most threat in this room. Alright, one of them down.
Lost!
Who else is around here? Anybody? Just these guys? I can deal with that. Archers spend a lot of time stationary, so I can keep them fighting each other like that, hopefully. Until it's time for me to go against the mage. And I can absorb cloaks, so I don't need to worry about that. Where's that? The mage is not being effective. Keep him furied. So they kill the archer for me? Is she aware of me? Maybe, maybe not. Nope, that is not dual cast. That's going to be a complete waste. Even if it had hit him. Did I get him again? It's hard to tell. I'm going to have to assume that I got him again. Oh, Flommer Gloom Lurker. That's a powerful one. Yes, this will not be an easy fight. Oh, it has worn off, and he's still not dead. Things have just gotten pretty difficult here, then.
Lost!
Where are all of them? What do I need to do to fury your buddy there? Fight him, please. Please? No, they're not. Okay. The Atronach, maybe? No. I'm in some trouble now. Where's the other ones? Have they lost track of me? I'll take that. Okay. Another one down. Now this is not actually the toughest fight in here. The toughest fight is against a single boss-powered dwarven thing that I don't need to fight, but Chelsea shouldn't know that it's out there, so I'm going to end up fighting it, and we'll see if I can take it down or not, or if it kills me and ends this entire run.
Lost.
Both real possibilities. Alright. That's probably the archer up there still. Maybe. Nice. But they're not doing what I want. Drat. I need to kill the archer next. It won't refuel me. It'll kill me in one shot if it gets its chance. I can't allow that. Wow, it's pretty tough. We've all been wailing on it. It's still alive. I'm just going to finish him off with mass fireballs, I think, just to avoid any other complications. And this gloom lurker, I'm going to need a summon for it. I need to see if I can pen her in somewhere, too. Nothing else around. Good. It's good to check that. Probably don't need my Talos anymore. Probably just need to get resist magic. For that kind of thing. Before I get slowed too much. Okay. An Atronach in an open space is rarely that useful. So maybe just do a long-range duel here for a little bit. I may use dual cast here just to pin her down for future shots. It's a little bit more efficient that way. No, got a ward going, huh? Got it up just in time. Drat. Oh, a cloak. I can absorb cloaks. And they cost her a ton of magic to put on. Right. Have an Atronach. Yeah, cloaks are even ineffective for enemies. Even on Legendary, I'm not afraid of those things. Just keep wasting your magicka. Why don't you? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Alright, well, she's still wasting magicka like that. That's good. More magicka consumed. Less for healing. I got slowed pretty bad there. Took a bunch of damage, okay. Not a deal. Can't let her heal herself. No, she's healing. Drat. I'm just saying I can't let her do that. Well, maybe I'll use my level up here. It's a pretty good fight for it. She's getting up into a somewhat penned-in area, too. That's good. Atronach, fight her into melee a little bit. That's good. I could shatter down that cliff, but no, that's not really a cliff, it's stairs. It doesn't really help much anyway. Alright, got my magicka back. And now I can probably kill her with stunts. Great! Well, I've done... Ah, she's got the focusing crystal. Yeah, sure, why not? I've done extremely well so far. Avoided all the traps, outsmarted most of the enemies. Feeling pretty proud of myself. But I still haven't completed my mission, and there's still, as I mentioned, one extremely dangerous threat left. Despite that sound there indicating things are cleared. They are not cleared. Around here? Well, I sent somebody that direction, so I'm not going that way because I don't know what I'm going to find. I came in. I went there. There's several exits from here, and I forget what leads to what. I just know there's one extremely dangerous area somewhere. Not for a while this way, at least. Unless there's a trap, obviously. That's another kind of danger, which can't be sensed. Oh. I think I'm on track to the super danger. And we'll see what kind of dwarf it is this time. If it's just a dwarven sphere, I can probably beat that. If it's a dwarven sphere guardian shooting me for instant kills with its bolts, that'll be the end of this Let's Play.
Lost.
Unless I can dodge every single one of them, obviously. Well, chipping down a monstrosity with that takes thousands of damage to kill and will tear apart even Storm Atronachs. You never know. Could happen. I'm pretty good. Maybe I'll switch back to my Amulet of Talos. Through this. Might be another chart, might be on the wrong track. It's a low skittering thing. Dead Falmer here. That makes me... Oh, shovel. Haven't seen one of those in ages. So, I am going to prepare to conjure a Storm Atronach, I think, right into that room, where hopefully it'll pen it in. Oh, it's only a Spider Guardian! Oh, that's dangerous, but... What was I so worried about? I was expecting Dwarven Spear Guardian. Spider Guardians are strong, but this Storm Atronach, rip it in half. They have, ranged lightning attacks, which are pretty strong, but I can absorb those. I'm not too afraid. Awesome. I wonder how injured this thing is. Yeah, barely even got hurt. Yeah, a Spear Guardian, though, would have killed it effortlessly. And then moved on to me unless I did more summons, which would also have killed effortlessly, and I would have tried to kite it around and avoid the big rooms where it can fire those shots at me. And I have successfully killed one of those before on a mage character. It's just rough. Oh, a key. And the shields. I thought about whether you can maybe unleash it somehow on these guys out here, like the main Falmer, but that'd be very difficult and very dangerous, and you'd probably end up with all of them fighting you. What can I get rid of? Only I can get rid of those. Oh, I should actually take care of that White File quest at some point. Potions. I've been hoarding those a little too much. I don't need my Amulet of Zenithar, but it sells for a fair amount, so I think I'll keep that a little bit longer. I don't really need that, but it sells for a lot again. These don't sell for that much. Alright, I'll drop both of those. Alright. Well, there's one more passage to explore before we advance with the main quest, but I've basically taken care of Mizulft. So that's great. I don't think there's anything in this room worth noting.
Lost!
Nope. Up we go, away from that optional boss. Ah, another one of them killed. No more research logs, unfortunately. They would have been interesting to find out what they were doing. I think this is a side passage that I ought to explore and see what's down it. Master door. So none of the keys that I found open this one door, apparently. Making them all largely pointless. Too far. Okay. So now the trick basically is to notice things on the outer frame, basically. And, use little landmarks or the spots that you can notice there to try to figure out in detail where the right place to go is. The further out you go, the easier it is to tell. If you just look in here, it's hard to tell, if you're further to the left or right than you were before or not. That? No? Okay. I'm trying to use that little slightly wider speck over here that you can see me wobbling this over to the edge of the Dwarven Gate. No. Even when you know it, it's a little bit hard sometimes to get it narrowed down enough. There we go. A Falmer chest back here. Don't think there's anything up there. Not really. But I need to get... Oh, Falmer chest. That reminds me. I should take care of some alteration stuff here. Haven't done that in a while. Got a lot of ore. Oh, they're taking these. They're not very good, but I've got a purpose in mind for them. I don't know why it still sells for full price even when it's out of charges. A mystery. Leather armor's only worth like 20x. I can drop that. Again, I don't know why I'm working so hard to hoard things when I don't need money, but I can't help it. Yeah, I'll need some of those, but probably not that many. Keeping some Falmer ears as souvenirs too. Oh, that's a pun. Souvenirs. Don't need that. None of these are really weighing anything. These 3 dwarven books are boring and not worth much. I'll drop those. Any other books in here that I don't need? I can sell books that are usually worthwhile. Black Arts and Trail, Weight of Sealing. Okay. Chest. Did I search that one already? Yes, I did.
Lost!
Merely cosmetic differences between those chests. Ah, so that was the key that they got from the first guy opening up to this room here. How much ore do I have left? I've got... looks like no more iron, 1 more silver. What is behind that door? I, of course, know who it is, but Hjalti doesn't. He can advance with caution. Probably a Falmer from what we've seen. Dead Falmer here.
Gavros, is that you?
Gavros is the one who I found near the door.
I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door.
This must be Paratus and the oculory.
Who are you?
Don't
Where's
you-
Gavros?
You can try it. Alright, let's see what we've got.
What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros? And just why would you be doing that?
You don't need to
Oh,
know
it
that.
doesn't matter now. Gavros is never coming back. And he was supposed to have the crystal. Without that, we're lost. It's all been for nothing. So congratulations, whoever you are. You found the Synod. Just me, alone. Surrounded by angry machines and angrier Falmer.
Not anymore.
It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it.
I think they mean the cold of
Gavros
Skyrim.
had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer.
I don't know how they know about them.
You found... How in the world? That's it? That's it! I don't know who you are, but you may have just saved this little project. In fact, who are you anyway?
We'll go with
You
that.
are you?
He sounds
Davos wouldn't
suspicious.
even grant us an audience when we came to you, but now you come here expecting something from me?
Typical
I
Synod.
don't
Doesn't even
much
realize
like
it saved
this
his life.
But you saved
There
my
we go.
skin, so maybe I can overlook the past for now. Come on, I'll explain on the way.
I'm concerned
No matter
about
what
possible
Gavros said,
traps.
This was my idea first.
Lost!
The council will know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this oculory. I don't know what the dwarves called it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure.
Ooh, I'll take that.
All are
Read this later. It's a more interesting lore book than the one that I
it
had.
seems they
Caring too much
pretend
now.
I'm discerning.
Can I drop? Screw it, I don't need money.
Like
I
starlight.
just need to be able to walk.
And then, I'm not sure. Split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focusing crystal.
Very cool little location here. I like how Skyrim has many of those in it. Lots of great places to explore and see. Unlike Oblivion. Oblivion was so lazy. No interesting locations at all. Every special place you went to was just made this like, one generic dungeon with nothing really to discover. Every special enemy was just made with a generic enemy. Even things like you fight like Akaviri soldiers, but instead of being any kind of Akaviri race, they're just generic Imperials for some reason. Complete lack of craftsmanship. It's one of the many reasons that game was never actually any fun to play. I played it for a long time anyway, just trying to fully explore it because I'm a completionist, but it was a very lazy game. Skyrim has major flaws in its story and setting, other aspects like that, but at least it's fun to play. There's cool things to see, and they put some work into it. And I appreciate
It
that.
is. Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it.
Well, I'm suspicious of him, but I'll do that at least. We'll find out what he needs.
Need something? Now the crystal needs to be focused. It was created so far away. We knew that some adjustments would have to be made. Heating and cooling the crystal will cause it to expand or contract, which will change how the light passes through it.
Makes sense.
You'll need to use
Straightforward
spells
optics
to do
there.
that. Being from the college, I assume you know them already.
You just need to use flames and
There should be
frostbite.
a few basic tomes around here somewhere in case your training is even more substandard than I've heard.
He also begins to wonder if he really knows what college I'm from.
All right, then.
He's making fun of us, but I will have the last laugh since I'm done with him. So, gotta use flames and frostbite here. I think other spells do work, but it doesn't really work regular. And actually, all you really need is just frostbite. It's kind of boring. Just after that, you get to make these beams move around until they're in the middle of those paths. So they move seemingly randomly, but not actually. Great, they're in the middle of the paths, now I can go up there and hit the buttons. He doesn't really tell you any information about his, work here that he needs you to complete, but whatever. Any useful books? Yeah, moderately interesting. Valuable, I guess. Those ones are not very interesting. They tell about some changes between the dwarves in like Morrowind versus Skyrim, so I guess that's important. But... okay, great. That one is in the right spot. Just need to move the other ones around too. Lots of button pressing here just to get them to slide around. Middle one here moves the middle band. Bottom one moves the bottom band. Just gotta get them into the beams. They'll then focus the light and use the dwarven machine to project Tambriel. There we are.
Finally going to pay off. What's this? These results, they're not at all what they should be.
So you can see there in the middle, Cyrodiil, Skyrim, High Rock, Hammerfell, Morrowind with Vardenfell.
Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall
Are you
my
about to
work?
attack me? No? Okay.
So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing?
That doesn't even make
Well,
sense,
explain
but
yourself.
can't expect too much intelligence from an Imperial.
You
I'll just
sure
play
me,
coy here.
Just as our work nears completion. And now
Nears
I can't get
completion?
any results from this because of something at your college. Do you think me a fool? Do you think I'm too stupid to make the connection? You've ruined my work. How did you do it? Just look.
Trying to
This
get some
should be lit
information
up
from
brighter
him.
than the night
You can
sky.
kind of see
And
Somerset
it's
Isle
not.
there, Valenwood
Clearly
elsewhere.
interfered somehow.
Oh, no, sorry.
You have something
Valenwood
at your college, don't you?
elsewhere in Black Marsh,
Something
but you can't
immensely
really see them
powerful,
well.
beyond anything I've anticipated. What is it? So you do have something, then. Whether this was intentional or not, it suggests some interesting results.
I'll just cut right to it.
Yes, the staff. Interesting. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years.
I guess I'll have no reason to keep you alive then.
Also, I'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical
And apparently
power,
there's none in Daggerfall.
purely to help safeguard the Empire.
Kinda odd.
And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other,
Kinda.
well, that can only be Labyrinthian.
That is the location.
So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game.
Have you
Even if
now?
all you've said here is lies. I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine. Trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council.
Ooh, we can't have
This is
that
not
now,
over.
can we?
I assure you. I think we're done here.
I think we are too. No longer have any use for you. You might be a powerful mage, so I may need to equip my Necklace of Resisting Magic here. Doesn't seem to sense the threat, but... for you, how about some lightning bolts?
You got what you came for, didn't you? Go there.
Not yet, I don't. Soon I will. Oh, jeez. Summoned his own Atronach, huh? Alright. Need to level up here. He's pretty strong, alright. It can be hard to blast them in time to prevent them from using, wards, but if you're fast, you can do it. I'll need to chug some potions here. Or use a scroll. No, I put up his ward and I wasted it completely. That was stupid. Alright, but that Atronach is, fuel there. So that's useful. And... come on, Atronach. Healing me up. Oh, messed up there. Mercy, no. There'll be no mercy here. What? He didn't... jeez. How did he not get stunned by that? The timing is weird. They're kind of like halfway through a stun already, then they don't get stunned again sometimes, which is obnoxious, but... alright. Splendid. Well, he was killed with lightning, which the Falmer certainly use. But really... the final blow was certainly a few Falmer arrows through the head there. Such a shame. He made it so much farther than the others, almost completed his work, but in the end, Falmer got him too. Ah well. Whoever comes here next to investigate what happened to the group will just make that conclusion, I suppose. Can I distort their work here too? Don't think so. No, it doesn't work anymore, whatever. Well, Hjalti has accomplished his official mission for the College of Winterhold and his secret mission for the College of Whispers at the same time. He's feeling fairly good about that. Should be more than the few promotions in it for him. Perhaps at both. Now out I go this way. Ah! Another cinematic with one of those pointless Sijiks.
Well thus far, but trying times are
He
ahead.
missed the show.
It is imperative that you return to your college at once. You will be called on to take swift action, rise to the challenge, and discover what you are capable of. You are on the right path, and you will...
Again, he tells us we will prevail. There's no drama, there's no... and there's no real hurry either. You can dilly-dally as much as you like and nothing will change. Which, is typical for a video game. It'd be hard to go around that, but still.
Well, that dungeon was rough, but I schemed my way through alright anyway. I think that was my awesomest adventure so far. Have a great day, everyone.